Alright, let's try a little Death Knight.
Darkness falls over
And I guess it's
these
a Thessarian
lands.
kind of knight. Just don't really like blood is the issue. I do like patchwork, but I don't like blood runes. So let's go with some frost runes. Retire. I like frost. I like triple frost. My average with triple frost is like 11.7 out of like 14 runs. I'm like Mermades with triple frost. That man, they give the 100 bits. I want them both. All right, I might get more frost strikes up. I might get more manipulators. I'm not sure. I've mentioned in the past, I feel like when I get triple frost, then I get a ton of marrow manipulators. I don't know what's the deal. It's like you never get them. But once you lock it in, it's like you're guaranteed like 3. Rhyme thinks it fits the theme. This is a good card too, but let's just go with like all the frost cards until we don't want frost cards. These are awful. I feel like Zuldrak Ritualist also always comes up with another awful card at least. It's never like one awful card. The problem is a lot of the time my frost decks are trying to push as much face damage as fast as possible, and I always feel bad playing this thing which can't attack. This is making me feel bad as well. Card draw's nice. Glacial advances are nice. I'm gonna take the card draw, but I'd like them both. You know, Necromancer's pretty good for getting a bunch of corpses on curve, but the card's awful, so let's take an Ogre Gang. Maybe it does something. These are pretty bad too. Mechs. No mechs. Let's take the Hellhound. Wormrest Purifier. Well, I got a lot of junk neutrals already, so sure. Defrost is okay. Rune Forging, I guess, is okay. I think I'll take the card draw again. Well, these are junk. Eventually we'll get some spells, right? Reap What You Sow is a good card. Frost Strike is a good card. I don't really want another Defrost. I guess I'll take the shitty Raven. And then we can turn it into a Scourge. Yeah, Rune Forging's okay, but I guess now we're leaning into the tendrils. I'll take a Volvier here. Yeah, I have to keep passing all these glacial shards. I guess I don't have to, but I'm gonna excavate. Triple marrow manipulator. And I guess I'll take a Death Chiller here. Doesn't seem particularly good in our deck, but what can you do? Double Frost Strike? Don't want any of these. I guess I'll take a Worgen Infiltrator, because it's just a corpse and I can turn it into a Scourge. Okay, I just need one more excavated treasure. Chain Gang's pretty good. Man, I was offered so many glacial advances. But that's corpses. It's kind of cool. Hey, look, I'll take one. Another Death Chiller. I don't want any of these. Do I have a dragon? I have no dragons. All right, one more. One more excavate. Eulogizer. Eulogizer giving us corpses is pretty solid, I guess. No, I don't really. I'm not like pulling a dreads out here. There's only so much I can do. Look, once or twice a week, sure. But 4 or 5 times every 2.5 hours, that's too much for me. That's too much. Frost Strike is going to give you an excavate. It could. It could. You ain't wrong about that. You ain't wrong. I could keep up one marrow manipulator maybe, but
True king.
problem is we didn't really get offered any like good late game cards that would really benefit from legendary treasure, like a containment unit or like a rush unit or anything. We'll get a 7/7, which is honestly, if we get Ogre Gang, it's probably better for us. All right, so my coining, I don't think so. I guess I could play this. And then what? Coin this plus like whatever spell I get. That could be a lot of damage. Funny decks, some real good cards and some really shit cards, yeah. We pay good money for this entertainment. Ribbert is a man of the people. He knows that unlike NBA players, he can't take load management days and not play the garbage. Well, the load management days would be just taking the whole day off. But no, I can't do that. Could hero power it. But if he excavates and it just comes back, I don't really like that. This deck smells like feet. We're gonna have to rely on these Marrow Manipulators. And our Reskas. Like someone in chat just pointed out. Like the deck is like a third really good and a third really shit. So, I had a lot of decks like that recently. The games where your draw is like Worgen Infiltrator into a Dragon Breeder into you know, Dire Raven, Dread Raven, you're just gonna lose badly. Then your draws where it's like Frost Strikes and Excavate cards and Marrow Manipulators, I don't think you're gonna lose as badly. I play this, I coin, I have to trade. I mean, that's probably fine.
I'll take you with me.
Remember, I said probably fine. Okay, that is a little dicey considering how awful these are. Radio 5 gifted sub suicide. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. It says they've gifted 0 subs in this channel. I don't think that's true. Fabloser, bravo. Sing a Breeze, Miami Andy, and XNU. Welcome everybody. Courtesy of the man, the myth, the legend himself, Radio Suicide. And yeah, card draw's cool. Maybe it forces him to invest mana or whatever. XNU, that's right. XNU. Welcome everybody. Thanks again. Radio Suicide, Statman. Wish I had that card in my deck. That's the card I want. I want to get corpses, but I don't really have anything to shoot.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Alright, I've got the corpses to at least play one of these next turn. Today I got my first gold card from Panner. And I was very confused for a second. Oh, does he? Is that why he says different things sometimes? I've never noticed that. I've noticed that he says different things, but I never knew why. Does your opponent knows then? Good news is, actually, I'm not sure what the good news is. Corn Dog Daddy, thank you for the 7 months. Corn Dog Daddy. Maybe there is no good news here. I don't really want to go for one right now. Let's shoot and see what we get here. Volpira, kind of cool. I'm going for a Scourge or a Scourge or an Excavate card.
The loss will be mourned and used.
I see chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't. But I'm glad that you can. Glad that you can now. I mean, probably gonna work, right? Kinda worked. I also see chat. I was worried. Thank you, Radio Suicide, for the support. Happy holidays to you, and thanks to Corn Dog Daddy. Freezes my guy? He's not trading my guy. Oh, I can break his weapon. He's gonna swing. Weird. Guess I could shoot that. Kind of annoying. Play my own sword. I guess if he has something like a Ziliax, good to get rid of the mech. Maybe top decks a Ziliax or a War Gear or something. Okay, okay. Candle butt slider again.
Welcome to dog poop in
Not quite lethal, right? It's like close. I think. Actually, we could have pushed 8, 11, 12, 13. I think we're a little short. We couldn't hero power. If this got reduced, we could hero power. We could push 14. Oh god. If he gets a legendary treasure, then it has rush. And I guess we lose. Rattlegore gifted one to Statman. Thank you so much. I hope the Statman appreciates it. Chat said it would bring us a legendary. Thanks for the gifted sub. Thank you. What a guy. What a guy, that Rattlecore. His finger slipped on this Christmas Day. No more ads. That's good. I've actually messaged Twitch twice, begging them to not play any more ads. How would you guys feel if we broke the Twitch chat record for most subs gifted to a single channel tonight here on this channel? Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas, Cody. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's great. Christmas is wonderful. Should I keep this? Maybe. I don't know. I turned off whispers and I forget how to turn them on. Wait, didn't you get my whisper? You just whispered me. You just whispered me. I got yours. Okay, okay. I'm not sure how to adjust those settings myself. I whispered you first because we're friends for life. Well, hopefully that life of both of ours will last a lot longer. Got a lot of YouTube videos I gotta watch.
I'm the snake in your veins.
Could play this. Try to shoot something else for 3. We can go 4 and then 2, 3, and we'd still have a lot of corpses for the first manipulator.
Your soul.
Wait, that actually sucks that I drew a spell.
You shall suffer.
It sucks that I hit the wrong spell. Maybe I do this now, but then I won't be able to do this on curve anymore. I mean, I could have left it up, but it's going to be a 2-5. It's going to be a 2-3 at least. I'm from Ohio, where LeBron is from, but the C's are my #1 team, and then the Cavs. I have family who live in Boston, though. I have a signed Rondo hat. Do you wear it? Hello, Redbeard. How's it going? I've got a nasty cold. I'm gonna lurk here for a little bit. Okay, Ted, hopefully you feel better. I'm doing okay. Our first run went 9. We're on our second run of the night. My mother was sick for like a week and a half, she said. Today was the first I heard about it. Take care of yourself out there. She said she was feeling better. Tasney's parents both have COVID. Everybody's getting sick. You get some sort of...
Looks like your luck is running out.
You think it's some sort of, conspiracy of sorts? Discover a 2-cost card. What else did he discover? I missed that.
Welcome.
Yubi, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Let me kill this snake and then let me get to work. Thank you so much, Yubi. Let me sit up.
Welcome to
In order
Dog
to
Poop in the
properly appreciate that, we got Johnny, Haunted, Got It In Me. Ugh. Fire to Blaze and Jumper Lion. Wow.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the
What a
Mouth.
crew. Sub every person on the planet, you'll get 12 billion subs. Whoa. Zelda.
Welcome to Dog Poop
That's
in
part of the
Mouth.
winter. Yeah, I think you're right. That story checks out.
Welcome to Dog Poop
Really
in the Mouth.
does.
Ross will be mourned, and you.
Long time no visit. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Hopefully fun stuff. Oh my god. That's a lot of total gifted subs in this chat. Thank you for the support, man, over the years, and hopefully a good holiday. Maybe you've been going to bed? Maybe you've been watching League of Legends? I was looking at our... There was something. Analytics, engagement... Are the category that our viewers watch the most? I'm not sure. This feels wrong. But Rust was the category that our viewers watch the most?
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Radio Suicide's gifting another 5 subs. Thank you so much, Radio Suicide. 10 total gifted subs. Something's going on with Radio Suicide's account. His subs don't show up.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
The second category that our viewers watch the most is Albion Online. I saw commercials for that.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Didn't look like one of the most popular games. Albion Online.
Dog Poop in the Mouth.
I kill him? Boy, I'm awfully close. Those are code words for just chatting. It's fine, y'all watch whatever you like. Third was Apex Legends. Fourth was PUBG Battlegrounds. Maybe that's because I played it and you guys were
And
like,
the nota one.
you became first-person shooters. Then there was a game called Warframe, which I've never even heard of. That's weird. That's a weird mix. Thank you so much for the 4 months, UB Light, and the gifted subs. Very cool. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. And I hope the stream is somewhat entertaining. Sorry I'm late. Did the streamer announce a pivot to just chatting? No, not yet. I thought you were never coming back. You said you were going to be gone for the holidays for 8 days. Merry Christmas, Chuck. Merry Christmas.
Grows short. Fresh fell steel
That's bad for me.
out of the kill.
I gotta sneeze. It's coming. Excuse me.
You fold.
I yield for now.
Santa hat only stream incoming confirmed. Sounds like a titillating romp through the internet.
The Lich King.
versus the Lich King.
Okay. I keep the Thessarian, maybe?
Can only be one.
I mean, it's worth 2 corpses, can help me catch back up if I draw really poorly and fall really far behind. Can also be okay. Not Helia, retire. I like Triple Frost, man. Every Triple Frost deck I get is pretty good, at least. Okay, I want to watch Albion Online. Honestly, when I saw a commercial for it, like watching a YouTube video, it looked cool. Albion Online gameplay. I spent 100 days in Albion Online. Here's what happened. Wow. It's like Raid Shadow Legends. I guess you're like running around though. You made the latest Trollden. Can you link it? And then I'm gonna hit the like button and I'm gonna leave a comment.
I have but little time.
That's what I'm gonna do. Once someone links it. I have a dollar advantage over the guy I'm up against for a $480 pot. Wow. I'm rooting for you to win it. I'm rooting for you to win it. I like having that. Okay. Guy's being a bit of a dick. 0 skill confirmed. Thank you for your follow. Good day, Mr. Red. Toos, good to see you. Thank you, Rattlegore. Trollden, episode 609. We miss you, dude. Good to have you back. Good to see you haven't lost your touch. Tice getting rolled is never going to get old. Make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment so Trollden will keep making funny stuff for us.
We do what the living
Did I miss a follow? Dunce. Thank you for the follow to the Dunce Man. Does Purifier give you only Frost cards? No, any Death Knight cards other than triple rune cards, I think. So Frost, Flood, Undead. 523. Overconfidence. Okay, I'm gonna watch this in a moment. If I play the 5, I go down to 7, I go back up to 9. I guess I could play this
citadel stands strong.
to kill that. He kills this though. Huh? Oh, what are you gonna do? Wow, this is old. When is this from? Why, dude, only when I look like an idiot does it make it. Two turns later, I have 50 minions on board. Oh, that's
Con
funny.
chiocciola Red Bar Muse de Kill. Faccina sorridente.
For Redbeard, Muse the Kill. You want The Kill by the other band? Which song? What if I wanted to break?
Welcome.
Jurbeck, thank you for the 19 months. Is he saying Muse or the kill? Or maybe the Statman wants
Behold the might of Storm!
the kill. It's time for Statman's anthem. I have so much damage. Thank you, Jerby, and thank you, Statman, for the support. Let me, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can only go into this. Alright, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm too scared.
Frostborn hunger. I have but little time.
What is all this racket? This is Statman's 17th favorite song ever made. It would not make my top 17.
We only need one.
Hey, I needed those.
Your soul.
It's barely lethal. Oh no, Reg, you know what band this is? I know, yeah. That plays these drums in his sleep, he does. That can play these with his feet. He can play this one with his feet. Always sounds like he's like on the verge of tears in this song. This sounds like music made by the worst Joker. Who are all the Jokers? Heath Ledger, Jared Leto, Jack Nicholson. Was there another Joker?
Serve me.
Didn't draft a single Frostworm. Did not. In that trolled video, you have a second clip for when they played that minion that costs health card against you. Double Redbeard representation? Alright, I kind of remember that.
Job's done.
You are an
great.
enemy of the light.
Very nice. Very nice clips. Welcome back. I'll read a comment there. Wow, lots of comments. Did anybody say anything bad about Redbeard, though? I don't see anybody typing Redbeard's name, which is probably good. Usually YouTube's mean. I'll take it. Let's do this. I guess I could forge that. Mark Hamill did the cartoon. Oh yeah, you know Mark Hamill on the cartoon was pretty good, wasn't he?
X marks the spot.
And what am I doing? Discounting nothing? What else can I do though? Let's click this, let's click that, let's click that. Jared Leto once made an outline of Ukraine and intended to smoke it. Then his brother, Nicolas Cage, came in and messed it all up, selling a golden... I'm not going to read this. This sounds like gibberish. This sounds like gibberish. Will you ever bring back a big farts option for the people that support you by being here? Maybe. What's a big farts option? Like sound effects? Maybe. Kind of annoying to try to set him up. Let's
The lost
kill
will be mourned,
this. We got a discount now, though. They did a YouTube where they had a Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers play along to that song without hearing it. And his drumming was better off the fly than the real song. I saw that video. The drumming's not bad in that song. But I don't really listen to 30 Seconds from Mars. I don't really have a strong desire to listen to 30 Seconds from Mars typically. Might miss. I mean, it probably won't. But it might. They have one for 1 million. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll do like a lunch date with Redbeard for 100 million channel points. But you have to fly out, and you have to pick the restaurant, and you have to pay the bill. But I'll get out of bed and go meet you there. You're gonna have to buy an Uber for me to meet you there. If it's beyond biking distance. Or if it's raining out. Just let a fat one rip on stream next to the mic. I think that's what he means. Some people want that. I've gotten a lot of private requests to rip fat ones into the mic and sell it to people. And I've obliged. Deformed Poet has ordered, anonymous Perth resident of an unknown name and origin has ordered several dozen. You sure you'd go to do all that work for us? You know, I'm not so sure. You can't always be sure. Rudy would never. Rudy and I are going to go to a basketball game at some point. Did my brother text me back? My brother is the absolute worst texter backer guy. Just doesn't text you. Or if you text him, a lot of times he'll just give like a thumbs up emoji or like an okay sign. But you'll like ask him a question. And also, my brother's really smart. My brother is a really smart guy. But sometimes I'll talk to him, and then like 2 days later, I'll talk to him again. And he'll like have no recollection of the things we talked about. He'll like just say like, oh yeah, like he'll like say the same thing to me again. And I'm like, yeah, I know, we just talked about this. Like, I don't talk to him that much, but like, maybe it's like a month, but like, oh yeah, like, you told me that last month. But it won't be like, it'll be like a big thing, you know? I don't know. It's a weird guy.
I'm running out of time.
Don't do it. You'd set you'd set it all up. Tell Red the location, and he'd still end up at the wrong one. Why? Why would I end up in the wrong one? Doesn't seem smart. Am I swinging? I guess so, because if I swing this turn, and I swing next turn, then I can play a 0 mana Remorseless, right? Your brother might not be okay. Well, I'm telling you, he's like a fully functional human being. He has a job, he has a cat, he owns a car, he drives to work, he plays Magic the Gathering. You know, he's like a normal guy. Yeah, some things a little off. I'm the smart brother. My brother is smart, but he's basic. I don't know who's smarter, my brother. My brother's probably smarter than I am.
I must concede.
He might have thought he was casting something else, like a prismatic lens or something like that. As long as he owns a cat, he's okay. Yeah, I forget. You guys gotta guess it, okay? It was I think it was a card game.
King versus Illidan.
I think it was like Slay the Spire E, but not exactly.
Will serve me in
Chad has talked about it before. Is this helping you guys? Madden. No, not Madden. What's that game? It's like a card game, probably. You do runs.
there are
Not Slay the Spire.
betrayers.
No help at all. That's a little bit of help. It's not a lot. I think there might have been a mountain in it. Sand is so much worse. It's not Monster Train. No, it's not Gwent. No. Artifact, Inscription. No, no. Good guesses though. Inscription's a good guess. Monster Train's a good guess. Hearthstone, no. He did play Hearthstone for a little while, but I don't think he likes it very much. I've been down to watch you play Magic on stream, Red. We've played before, but not often. Deck of Ashes. No, but that's another good guess. I haven't heard of that though. Dominion? No. Okay, okay. Turns out there's a lot of games. Fuck, I'll have to ask him. I guess it's not that important, but now I'm kind of curious what it was. Card games for PC. Poker. Solitaire. Good lord, internet. You fucking suck. Not Slay, no. Wild Frost. Super Mario Bros. 3. Chat, you're really on one today. Redbeard, was it Minesweeper? No. Flesh and Blood? No. Grifflins? No. Sorry, these are good guesses. Those weren't what they were. God, it's like on the tip of my tongue. It wasn't. It might not be a card game. Shadowverse, no. Rogueblock, no. I think it's a card game, but it might not be a card game actually. How's your Hollow Knight adventure going? You know, I haven't played for a few days. I don't know where to go. I got the ability to fly, and I checked out a couple of rooms where I could fly, but I haven't found a new place to go. I did walk around for a bit and go to the badge lady and get some more badge slots. Because Twitch chat told me how to do that, and I didn't know. Legends of Runeterra, Isaac. Isaac, what is that game? Binding of Isaac? That's what it was. Is that a card game? Am I in trouble if that's not a card game? It was Binding of Isaac is what he played a lot of. It's not. It's definitely not a card game. Okay. He liked Binding of Isaac a lot. That has nothing to do with your description. There's no mountain in that game. It's closer to Madden than a card game. I've never seen it. I thought the way you described it, like he would go on like little runs or something. Binding of Isaac. Good guess though. I mean, chat got it, okay? Binding of Isaac. What the heck? This guy's cute. It's a roguelike. I don't really know what a roguelike is. It's designed by an independent developer. Game's plots inspired by a biblical story. Okay, okay. I don't see any mention of cards. Gameplay walkthrough.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Looks kind of cute. I don't know. Well, sue me, chat. Actually, don't, okay? I've already got enough pending lawsuits. Binding of Isaac is a classic. Yeah, they put out, like, new stuff. I mean, he didn't, like, play it, like, 2 days ago, right? You know, the last, like, couple of years, he's, like, playing off and on, I guess. I guess if I coined this, I could play a 4 and a 3. I could play the 6 and have all the corpses. I don't really want to brew that back, though. I have almost 600 hours in Isaac. It's 10 years deep. Flying is great, but running and scooting across the floor with no drag is the best. Oh yeah, I put on a badge in Hollow Knight so I could dash more. I like that. I've been digging that. All right, I'm gonna turn it on soon. I've not like not been playing because or for any particular reason or anything. I'm lost Proto Drake. So I lose my guy.
First kill.
But contrary to popular belief, I don't want to lose my guy.
Filled with sorrow.
Did you go to Deep Nest? I don't know. Give me a clue on which way to go. Do I need to go to Deep Nest? I don't want to look at the whole map. Hollow Knight map. Let me see. Oh my god, there's... Okay, I'm not looking... There is so much more that I have not been to. Okay, I'm not going to look at it in detail. What is a weird card game with the animal in your starting deck? It's something like a Shink. And at times you fly around, and there is a cyber section. There are lots of roguelike games that even a boomer like you could enjoy, Red. Boomer? Are you sure that's what you meant to say to me? Perhaps not.
More left in me. I'll take you with me.
To the left, after Mantis Lord's Arena. I don't know if I've ever been to the Mantis Lord's Arena. Maybe I went once, I'm not sure. I meant to call you a spry and youthful grasshopper. Would you eat a grasshopper, Appa? Would you rip its head off and eat it? Let's say, like, just right now, would you eat one? Or would you eat one if you were starving? You didn't fight them? I don't know. What'd you call it? Mantis Lord's Arena? Mantis Lord Arena Hollow Knight. I don't think I've ever fought these guys. Videos. How to beat them. I mean, I don't have to look. I mean, I just want to see them. Oh, I've never fought them. Well, I've never fought those guys. I'm supposed to fight them? You sure about that? I don't know where they are.
Who's ready for
I
another?
have 100% not fought them, though. I know that for a fact. Okay, so where are they? I'll go fight them. If you tell me where they are, I'll go fight them. That'll be my next stop.
I see.
Gives me PSD when you say Appa. Why? If I were starving, maybe. If we're covered in chocolate, maybe. You think it'd be covered in chocolate if you were starving, like in the middle of the desert? Probably not. That'd probably be bear poop. Think about it. Appa. Oh. Ah, this is apathetic one. You want me to call him Apa? He was eating a giant banana. What's my favorite drink? Water. My second favorite drink is probably orange juice. No pulp. And my third favorite drink is probably a whiskey and a cola. It's fine, I just die. I think if I was starving, I could eat a grasshopper. Or like a grub or something.
Grows short.
Mantis Village is down in the fungal world. I think I've been to the Mantis Village, but I didn't fight anybody. Or I didn't fight those things I was looking at. What the shit is going on here?
Luckily, you have me.
Why do my cards cost more? Pocket of Sand.
No bar fights allowed. Ugh.
Mine is Moonshine Liquor. Slimy, yet satisfying. Is that from Lion King or something? What is that? If I had a disco biscuit or two, I'd be down to eat some bugs. What's a disco biscuit? Do girls fart? Oh, absolutely, man. I lived with one lady, and I had another lady visit me a lot. They fart a lot. And sometimes they wake you up at like 4 in the morning because it clogged the toilet and the water's overflowing, and you've got work at like 6 in the morning, and they don't know what to do, and you're just like really upset. But you don't really have a choice other than to deal with it because it's your apartment. Because your toilet is clogged, and in the future you probably would prefer to do schmecks again if available, so you gotta handle it. I have not enough corpses here. One? Ooh. Ooh. You know what? That could have gone much better. I guess I should have played this first. I know what I'm looking for. Thanks for that story, I guess. It's a very specific description. I've eaten grasshoppers a couple of years ago out of curiosity. Got some from the pet food store, covered with some flour, and I fried them. It wasn't that bad, but it won't save you from starving either. I mean, it might. Depends how many of them you eat. No?
We do what the living cannot.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Okay. Okay. This could be bad. He's not dead. Where am I from? I'm from Southern California originally, Los Angeles. Now I live in Oregon.
Not many cards left.
I drew his entire deck. How many cards do I have left? I have 12 cards left? He drew 11 cards more than me? That's such a disgustingly large amount. I either kill him or I kill his guy. That change anything? Two face instead of one, but this is one face and a corpse. That's 3 damage, right? Wait, it just kills him. I guess they both do. Pretty sure I put regular flour on it. Wait, you bought a grasshopper from a pet food store? Is that illegal? I feel like that's illegal. What's your favorite food from a different country? Grasshoppers. Actually, I don't know. I've never been to another country. Maybe like a pizza? Is that like a thing? But don't we eat like Americanized pizza here? And if we call our pizza pizza, then Jane from Italy gets mad at us?
Would not stop me then.
I'll have to call it pizza.
Will not stop me now.
I want both of those. I guess I'm gonna ditch these. Try to find a 2, and then I can coin out the 4s. One food item for the rest of your life, what will it be? Probably pasta. Cheap, easy, filling. Maybe pasta. Canadian bacon. Is it like a taco, maybe? Hey, good night, Stat. Merry Christmas as well. Was wonderful having you here. I was getting hero power, but I guess I'll do this. Maybe I can get a free kill on it. Coin out a 4 next turn. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Play the 2 and coin out a hero power. You also coin that out. I go crazy for another streamer. Isn't Canadian bacon ham? I think so. I would get sick of pasta unless maybe it were mac and cheese. Well, you could put stuff on it, right? Put different sauces on it. I'll allow it. This time. I want to play one of the 4s, but I also don't want him drawing a bunch, so.
Impure.
You can put steak on pasta.
You don't have 2 left feet.
Kinda true. As long as he doesn't have any undead, I guess that's not that bad.
I can be very persuasive.
This is online now, that's good. You can put more pasta on top of pasta. True. You may. Is it worth double coining a hero power here? Is it worth frost striking this? Maybe. Rigidara or Remorseless. Can draw 2 spells. I actually only have 3 and 2 of them are frost. I guess I can try it. Here, I'll try to kill it here too. What is okra called in India in English? That I don't know. That I am not sure of.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Oh, I have way more. I have way more spells than I initially remembered because of that worm rest purifier, and we didn't know what was in there. I only had 3 spells drafted left. Aren't all the spells in your deck frost? No. This one's not frost. It's a frost rune, but it's not a frost spell, which is a little confusing.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Could have been better. Could have been worse, I guess. It's called Ladyfinger. Why do they call it Ladyfinger?
All of them.
Why do you reckon they call it Ladyfinger? Everybody's drawing their whole deck against me. I've noticed that. So it continues. Actually, if I had played that, I guess I wouldn't have had enough, huh? I mean, I could have dealt one more to his face, I guess. Pretty healthy, and I guess I don't have too much to do next turn. These are cheap, but I don't know. Maybe.
A good explorer comes
It's not the
prepared.
worst thing to whack, but it only costs. Why is that a 5/5? Oh, that's the one he just drew? Oh, okay. Well, at least it cost him 5 then. Okay, certainly not the worst use of this card. Not the best use of my mana, but that I can't really help. Actually better to do it in this order, right? Then he goes back down to 29. Only got 2 corpses, which is pretty bad. Good night. Alright, good night, Statman. It's been wonderful to have you here. Is he 4/9? I need... Is this an undead? This is an elemental. Forge. Oh, that's the card that buffs his whole hand. That's a problem. Oh, that's another one. Okay, that's a big problem. Throw it back into his hand, maybe? Don't need to hero power. Let's see what we get. What if I just go face? That's better. You look like an old pappy with your blanket around you. Ain't nothing wrong with being an old pappy. That's a good life. That's the pappy life. Like, if you spend 6 mana playing 2 buffed mech cards or whatever... Doesn't he just, like, die? Maybe? My life. What's up, Pappy? Merry Christmas. They don't call you Big Pappy for nothing. My favorite bike. Like a motorcycle? Maybe like a Huffy? Maybe a Schwinn? Guess he could play like an 8 cost card for 2, maybe.
The citadel stands strong.
Shall suffer.
Did you spend time with family? Unfortunately, I live quite a ways away from my family right now, but I did call them. It was nice to talk to them on the phone, cellular. Kumero's disgusting? Well, I have 3 drafted. Planning on casting more.
That ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Repair in progress.
Okay. 6 wins, 0 losses. Pretty strong paladin deck defeated, so that's cool. Spending some mana, doing some quests. Take it. I'm gonna flip the heat off. I kind of feel like I'm dying of heat buzz.
Lich King versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
All will serve me in death.
Don't want that. I don't really want any of this. Just my dongus. Forgive me. What do I want? I want Wormrest Purifier. I want, I guess 2 drops are better than 3s.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Uh-oh. Deck seems sort of nutty. We talked about it when we drafted it. A third of the deck is very strong, and a third of it is very weak. Oh. Just have to keep that in mind. It's very good. So is this. I need to kill this. I don't need to, I want to. Whenever he draws a card, reduce its cost by 1. Gets out of hand pretty quickly, I feel. Coin the 4? Play the 2 and coin the 5? Maybe I just play the 4 and the 5? I don't really know. Priest feels like it's probably a bad matchup for us, like a good value Priest, because we are kind of just smorking people down with Marrow. Oh dear. So that's what he got from the first one, is then we drew it and we don't have any left in there. He may be able to just out heal what our Marrow manipulators are doing. It's not as bad as the Frost Strike. Is that what he got? Okay, so he got that from the Psychic Conjurer. So hopefully he didn't get a Reska. Shoot it. Kay, thank you for your follow. I got not Reska, which isn't the end of the world as long as he doesn't have a Reska. But if he does, I guess our deck doesn't have a ton of great targets for Reska, but
My frost will splinter your flesh.
okay, still kind of bad. Skeleton Crew. Maybe it's a fatigue game. Everybody seems to outdraw us, even though we have card draw. Maybe we have to try to fatigue him. That dies. Forge instead of heal. Where's that forge from? It was a spell? Deal a lot of damage, but I mean, there doesn't seem to be much of a point. Might have been able to save one of these, maybe. I want the corpses. Guess I don't need to play it this turn. I need need something. I need to find a way to get a legendary treasure. I need...
Share your thoughts with the class.
What does this card do? Replace your hand with a copy of your opponent's until the end of the turn. 7 mana is a coin, so you can play 8 mana. So he'll play this plus coin this. Shooting that. That sucks. This deck is 6-0. Ours? Yeah. Is? Maybe. It's my hand, right? Replace your hand with a copy of your opponent's.
This realm of death
Huh?
is filled with sorrow.
I would have just played this. You didn't keep any of my stuff, right? Not really sure what just happened. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Well, he doesn't use the ogre. Isn't this just worse? I'm not sure. Got a waste of the coin. Potentially, but I don't really have any use of the coin anymore. I guess depending on what we might have drawn, it could have done something. I mean, if you just dropped like a Marrowgar here, he'd be at like 12 or 14 or something. Like, not great to go through half our deck and not see one. Use the treasure, the 3 damage one? He did, yeah. I think he would have kept the treasure. Anything he adds to his hand after, I think he keeps. Like if he draws cards or generates cards. I think he loses all the cards that started in my hand, but keeps all the cards he generated.
Welcome to the exhibit.
So he got my Marrow Manipulator or no? Maybe not.
You will not come closer.
This hand makes no sense.
Forge it. I guess I might as well forge it.
The loss will be mourned, and
Shall suffer.
Maybe I should whack his face. Who needs coin when we have sword? Well, what if I got like Eye of Chaos into 1 mana draw 3?
This hand ain't big enough
Base
for the
would be
two
good.
of us.
Darn it.
You will not come closer.
Okay. Give me Marrow Manipulator. Got 3 of them. Feels fair to draw one now. After not having drawn one the whole game. Could still happen. Whew, okay. Any XDers in chat? XD is outdated, is it? Alright, 7-0 is the best score you can have after 7 games. We're gonna try to get some more wins. Make sure you're hitting that follow button. Maybe the like if you're watching on YouTube. Maybe the subscribe if you're watching on Twitch. Cozy. I was sitting on the thing. Now it's blanket stinking, man.
The Lich King versus.
All right, who's rooting for this deck to go 12-0, and who's rooting for this deck to go 7-3? I need to know who makes the list. And who makes the other list? Who makes the list? Those are good cards. I guess I wanted to go 15. This is why Pappy's on the list. 7 and 3 is good for this deck, and that is why Wallace is on the list. Boy, I just got how many copies of the Scourge? Wow, 11 copies of the Scourge. Great. 12-0 because you look cute on Christmas. Thanks, Jaybird. It's about damn time that somebody said it. None of us were thinking it. But it's about time. Oh, sorry. I misspoke. 11 Helias. I draft a Helia. I get offered 0 plague cards. I can't get Helia on curve. I draft a Wormrest Purifier. Turn my whole deck into plagues. Wait, he top decked that? Oh my god. It's bad. Kinda nice to just like Frost Strike it. Also kinda nice to Helia.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I don't want him to magnetize it. I don't want him to shadow step it. I do, however, want him to get a bunch of plagues this game. Problem is he's got an epic treasure, so... Oh my god, the Excavation Master over here. Reska? Reska. I guess I can... I guess it's better to discover before draw, because I could get a 3-cost card I might want to play. It's better than just a 2/2. So far we've seen 2 cards that didn't start in our deck. A Helia and a Hematurge, which is pretty good.
Candle Mudslider.
So it's Cheat Death? It could be the poison thing?
We do what the living cannot.
You fell right into my trap.
Reska. Never lucky. I have a Glacial Advance. I can just keep stuff coming back, but not forever. I don't have that many Excavate cards. Alright, boom. Plague him. Darn it. Turn 5 Legendary Treasure. That's not good. That ain't good. Poor guy, though. Doesn't have any hand space.
We do what the living cannot.
Shoot it 2/2. I lose my corpses, but
This realm of death.
I will gain them back in the future, I think. Alright, plagues. 3 plagues. Darn it. They asked how much Excavate he wanted, and he replied yes. This guy's got... He's excavated 5 times. That's a lot, man. Excavate? I need to just, like, fill his hand somehow. So he can't get the spells. That sucks. I ain't gonna lie, that sucks. It's like so good for us if we get this. Okay, it's alright, we got the second best option, I guess.
Enough bloodshed.
It's just like actually deceptively good for us to just have this. And then you marrow probably here and you just kind of win the game, right? Is this one of the fancy smanchy barcode decks? If it's not, it's definitely a 1 in 100 rogue? 1 in 200 maybe? The game plays out very differently if it doesn't have Trilly on 3, but even then, like, yeah, every card he's played has been a synergistic Excavate card. Saved a coin over a random spell. And just give him more mana to use the spells he gets, maybe. Maybe. And if you've got an infinite amount of spells, maybe you don't care. Is that?
Quickly.
Now remember, he could draw plagues. Now he's opened himself up to getting a plague card.
To their bones.
Shall suffer.
4, 7, 8. That'd be worth it to just try. Could have a handful of heal. Pressure plate, snipe, cat trick. Could be cat trick, which kind of kills me a little faster, maybe. Could be pressure plate.
Celebration is the prelude to despair.
Thought he would draw plague. He's not been drawing many plagues. If Maiev, no barcoder would have it. That's not true. People have been barcoding unchecked, non-stopped for over a year now. They might have just kept their account at this point. That's not good. Assist Tekken? Well, we haven't lost any games yet, so that's cool. He doesn't seem to immediately be doing anything of any worth. No lifesteal? Got rush? No lifesteal. So we might even be able to, like, live another turn. We can also find who knows what's in our deck. You just get a reap. Can refresh. This is not even the worst card. Taunt sucks, though.
Quickly.
We'll see. Got 10 cards. I gotta sneeze. Even with 5 legendary loss, well, he's not dead on board. I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
Smart moves.
Wow.
I concede.
He's not dead on board. Why is he? Why is he conceding? Could be a shame concede for not having a Murloc. Doesn't your weapon do face damage after hitting? It is not that one. I have Rhyme Fang Sword, which reduces the cost of spells. He might have thought it was that one too. They look pretty similar. Maybe that was what maybe he thought that. Good hand. And maybe I can get rid of the Infiltrator. I might just coin this. Maybe he thought that. Yeah, he could. He could. He had so many cards in his hand, so many cards on board, and so many mana discounts and stuff. Maybe his brain's just like, I can't take this. Can't keep track of everything. You know what?
Clean up this mess.
I just don't want to draw a Worgen Infiltrator. I just don't want to draw it. I don't want to draw a Dragon Breeder. Don't want it. I support your theory that it was Santa and the concede was your present. What a nice present. You can't have a family holiday get together without someone getting drunk and shitting their pants. Merry Christmas. You can't? That's true. Yeah, I think you're right. Someone's got to be doing number 2. Hope I get a Hematurge this turn. That would be my best draw.
Short on time.
Turn 1 Worm Rest again. We've had 2 decks with Worm Rest in them today. We had a 9-win Rogue and an 8-win Death Knight. At least 8 wins. Trade it. Our deck really values the corpses. If we hit a manipulator, it's pretty weak, but so is trading. I mean, that was a risk from coining. Depending on what he might have done, we may have, you know, shot something. I thought a trade and a dagger was pretty likely, but what if he played like a Undercity Huckster? Then we could have just shot it. Right? I'll concede anyway. Show must go on. Is this you? Well, yeah, you should let me win if you're watching the game.
Wither away so easily.
Frost Strike should give you 1 corpse when you kill something as well. Just 1. Hello, Mr. Beard. What's up, Spirit Sabu? What's up, Mr. Sabu? I got Jiraxis. Well, Jiraxis might not be good enough.
Enough of this.
I don't think Jiraxis is gonna save you. I don't think so. But are these bots? No, that was a chatter. It sounds like that win trade. Sorry, Blanky's coming back. Just readjusting. Yeah.
King
Like,
versus
it's like too hot, but not too good.
Rage pales before
The Legion's rage pales.
will serve.
All right, we're at 9-0. What do you think? Wolf on 5, of course. Do you think he gets a wolf on 4? Do you think he gets a wolf on 3? I'm turning that into a Scourge. I'm quite impressed at how good Wormrest has been. It's very good in Night, I think. And it's nice in our deck, in the sense that like our deck is like a perfect Wormrest deck. All of our best cards are class cards, and almost all of our worst cards are neutrals. We have very bad neutrals. So we have Worgen Infiltrator. There's no way for us to get a card and have it be worse than Worgen Infiltrator. Even that stupid Horn card we got, like, that's better than Worgen Infiltrator a lot of the time. You know, we have like the stupid Dread Raven.
Is running out.
I don't like imposing Anubis that much. I have Chaos, like, it's not a great card. It's just like, it's fine, right? You got fucking Dragon Breeder. Not no more, I don't. Now I got something else. What did he roll? Was anybody paying attention? I didn't see. I wish you could see. Wait, did he triple roll? You got a double? You rolled doubles? Hey, how do you play craps? 3-5-5s? 3-5s, sorry. Okay. How do you play craps? How do you play dice? Is that the same? Are those different games? I don't actually know.
My hand is full.
I was at 9-2. My deck was pretty good. Rebbe just cute, so I couldn't beat him. I couldn't. He paid me $30, by the way. Hey, Doritos Fanatic. Great first message. Accurate, timely description of the comings and goings. He bumps? He's not gonna bump. He's gonna bump? If he bumps, then I trade. Or do I? 2, 1. Let's go 2. Get these here. He doesn't have a good weapon swing here, though, huh? Oh my god, I only have 1 corpse. Thank goodness I had 1. Red had 11 Scourges. It was over. I had at least 1. Did have at least 1. Points out 3 1-1s. Get that, I understand. And then what? They all hit face? Nice. Face would be good. Less nice, markedly less nice. Face? Honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm gonna heal my face for 3 rather than heal this for 1. Oh, I thought I was getting the 3 cost weapon. Or an ant crawled on me. Would hope that it just goes away. The excavator. Hit here, go face. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about this, right? Like you just die to the weapon, maybe. Feels like nothing can go wrong this run. Well, when you go 9 wins or 9-0 or 12-0, you have usually a pretty good deck, usually play it very well, and usually get very lucky along the way. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that particular score. Face. Wait, if it hits his face twice, he just dies. You were saying something about nothing going wrong? Sleepy Chai, thank you for the follow, man. We're destined to go 10-0, I think. At least within that game. I'll buy Tasnia, and don't tell her. I'll buy her an Xbox Series S so she can play her favorite games.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
Maybe I'll buy some custom Brazilian fart content. We really haven't played a lot of Warlocks this run. Like Halo. When did the Xbox Series... Is that the most recent Xbox? I think chat explained this to me the other day. Is that the most recent Xbox, and when did it come out? That's my question. What the shit? I hate this card. The Xbox will get old. Brazilian fart content stays forever. True. Merry Christmas, dude. What's up? Airlines. Such a bad hand. Yeah, we got another draw to try to hit a 3. We've hero powered on 2 a lot this run. Yeah, it's a play.
The citadel stands strong.
Not a great hand though, no. It's been nice that he's sort of playing shit too, though, huh? Coins out a Trog. Okay, now we're in trouble. There's 2 corpses. Matches up pretty well with the board. Particularly if we don't hit his face. What can you do? Last time we wanted it to hit his face and it did. This time we wanted it to not hit his face. And it did again. Boy. That stinks. Okay. Fine. Pretty good, but I mean, all I'm killing is the 1/1. I want the 5th corpse. Maybe we'll be happy we hit his face 30 times.
hope, citizen. It is not safe.
That's actually kind of annoying too. But I can't play. I guess I could play this. Okay, sure. It's a full clear and a 5/5. That's pretty good. He didn't draw. And maybe I get to clock him in the face for 5? can go 4-3. Maybe I equip the weapon. I mean, if this is going face.
Make no sense.
Okay, so it's time to develop then. And what can we develop? 4 into 3. I can go 4-2-1 and forge this, which is actually okay too, maybe. Because I can play this and like refuel pretty fast. 7-7. Is the 7-7 any good though? It doesn't put any pressure on him. It's not protecting anything. Wow. All of a sudden I have a lot of burn again. I could just go 4 and 4 here. I just don't really want to play this. If I got Divine Shield, this would be pretty strong. Alright, I don't think we're smorking him down, really. This could be good. Plague Strike. Yeah, sure. I get to push 2. I get to get another minion on board, which is not wholly irrelevant. And yeah, I mean, rush cards are a little less effective, at least this way. We have 7 power on board. I don't even care about this thing. Merry Xmas, hope you had a great day. I had a pretty nice day. Talked to my family, did some casual sleeping. Put him to 10. So I don't have to use... Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay, you know what? Can be decent. I mean, I know we can have an abyssal and stuff like that, but what can you do? It just like kind of matches up well. And then getting him down to 10, like, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Siphon. Another Dark Bomb could be Drain Soul. I got 3 mana, and he's gonna take 16 right now? Swing now before he potentially plays a taunt. We can throw all this around a taunt, so we'll take the 2 damage now that might not be there for us next turn. My least played class? Probably Paladin. Probably Paladin in general. Paladin, Demon Hunter. Although Demon Hunter's so good now that I take it sometimes. Go like 12-0 with it pretty much all the time. Probably play Demon Hunter less than Paladin, right? Since it's newer? Well, Demon Hunter's 3 years old now. It's half my streaming career. I liked Relic Demon Hunter. I liked building Relic Demon Hunter decks. I think this new drafting kind of structure would be cool for Demon Hunter. Relic Demon Hunter style decks.
Your soul is mine.
Alright, we gotta go for 1 more win. The naughty Worgen got sent to the jail. Yeah, why did he send my Worgen to jail? Go Redbeard, go. Yeah, 11-0 is great. The best score you can have after 11. I really wouldn't like to go 11-3, but it's happened to PJ. Like they didn't leave, and like that was like people at work. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta get home so I can play like 14 hours of World of Warcraft." Oh, I've got the weekend off. I'm gonna play 70 hours of World of Warcraft. I'm just kind of like, this is weird.
You asked for
But I think had I played it, I would have really enjoyed it. It was weird to me at the time to even think of a game that had a subscription. Like that was so weird. It was so off-putting. Wait, I have to pay $15 a month or something like that? I was like, this is ridiculous. I'll just pay $50 and then
Merry
I'll
Chris
own the
Masereda.
game. Thanks, Fank. I'm gonna play 14 hours of Hearthstone Arena. You know, I never really play Hearthstone Arena to that extent. Even, you know, before I streamed, or even when I stream, when you would think I would, the most I've ever done in one stream was like 10.5 hours, and by the end I wasn't putting in any effort. Fank, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you very much, Fank. I hope I draw Wormrest Purifier. Okay, that's not good. Nobody ever wants to just play a minion that I can attack. I was in the top 10 Battle.net RT2B2 times 2 on EU. What's RT? Sorry. What about the subathon? Yeah, that was like 10.5 hours. The first one we did with Dexter. There's a snake in your booty. Oh, turned too late. It's crazy how different this game plays out. We might still win, but man, we'd be pushing 3 here. He'd be at 27. The game kind of spirals in a very different direction from there. What is Rudy saying? Chloe on Ya Mad. I love her. I don't know who that is or what that is. What's this? Lots of stuff. He should freeze this one. No, I guess he should freeze this one because otherwise I take the free kill.
This hand makes no sense.
Mind Shield. Chloe's a nice name. Yeah, Chloe's a good name. I knew a gal named Chloe who I had a big crush on when I was a younger man. I can find her on this website that I've never heard of. What happened? Reska. Oh, that's a problem.
Job's done.
I didn't think I would be able to find any pictures of this person. This is a different person. This is the right person. I guess we gotta focus on trying to whoop this guy's ass this turn. This game. How many Scourge did we get? I think 11? No, oh my god, 6? Drew all of our neutrals. I can bump and shoot it. I need to get something down. I've not seen Emperor in a long time. I've seen him a few times lately. He's a lot better as a 5-mana. I'm not sure if he is a lot better. He's about the same. I guess the effect comes down earlier, and that's better. Probably a bit better. But still probably not like a premium legendary. Good thing we can kill it? Yeah. We dedicated an account for leaderboard. I'm already rank 1. That's good. I already have my dedicated rank 1 account. I'm not going to do another one.
Over here!
I miss you being on the leaderboard. I'm rank 1, yeah. Nobody beaten Big Red. Red's alt is Myrmides. That's our EU account. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, sure. Chloe Madron, she's a redhead. Not as good as some other redhead. That chick slays. Not bad. Draw a bunch of stuff. What did the first one do? Shield block, gain some life. Draw a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's about all I can hope for, right? Where did that card come from? That's a warrior card. Rhyme Street Informant. Okay, at least he like selected that. Let's just keep going. That'd be good. I've read my fair share of hentai. And even I haven't seen tentacles fucking someone that hard. You sicken me. Wait, why doesn't he throw this one back? Man, if I could equip that, that'd be incredible. What's that card? Play 5/5 and throw pyro? Basically, yeah. Spend 5 corpses, and then you deal 2 damage to a random enemy for each one. Didn't play the 1-mana Titan? What 1-mana Titan wouldn't you play?
The citadel stands strong.
Gigafin? These are Titans, right? Not Colossals?
Frostmourne hungers.
Titan would you not play for 1? You'd play the warrior one over drawing. You play the Demon Hunter and the Death Knight one. You would play the Paladin one.
I will not forsake.
Your minions can't take more than something at a time. How much? 2?
Open your minds to the light.
We have 8, 11. I need 2 damage. But there's no way I have enough mana, right? I could get throw his card back, maybe?
Shall suffer. To despair.
Okay. Alright. Pretty good. Make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, the follow. We put up a lot of Triple Frost decks on YouTube, but... I mean, what can I do? Like I said, I think we're averaging like 11.7 before this run. Over like 35 Triple Frost rune decks.